Hi there, I'll just do a quick video just to show you how all the plants are looking on the allotment and at the greenhouse at home. So everything is being potted up. I'm on the ball this year with the leeks and onions. The allotment's looking really good as well. But plants wise, I have got, so these are Cumbrian pot leek. There's two Cumbrians here, and then over the back there I've got some more Cumbrians. They are in I think the 4 litre rose pots, the deep pots. And these are Yorkshire Giants from Paul Rochester. They're looking really good, nice and clean, no thrip damage, and I'm really happy. And I'm looking forward to getting them in the ground, to be fair, just to try and do them some justice. So I've got some of them in air pot. They are looking, well, superb, nice and clean, can't really complain. On the left here are some of the giant onions, which are still waiting to be potted up into their final pot. They're itching to be planted out. So you can see that they'll be, what, 4 inches, maybe even 5 inches around. But I have managed to get some of the giant onions at home planted in their final pot. And on the left here are just some of the later Cumbrians which I have, so that all my eggs aren't in one basket. I've staggered the planting dates, sowing dates, so to speak, of the leeks and onions this year. I haven't just put them all in at one time. I have held some of the leeks back, so they're a little bit behind, so that I have got a spread for all of the shows throughout the show season. So I have got some big ones and I have got some small ones, but as a whole, really happy with the plants this year. These are in 3 litre pots. As I say, the bigger ones at the back there are in 4 litre pots. These are 3 litre air pot, but they actually look a similar size to the rose pots, but the rose pot actually holds more compost than the air pot, but they are looking bigger than the ones that are in the rose pot. So far air pots are a little bit ahead of the ones in standard pots. I'll give you a quick butcher's at outside. Not a lot's been done, to be fair, outside, but it's all ready to just rotivate. Polytunnels are prepared, just the odd little bit of tidying up to do. I know the light's not very good with the sun, which is a rare sight, but it needs to dry out after we had that the snowstorm, so-called the beast of the east. So yeah, everything's looking good on the allotment. What I'll do is I'll take you down to the greenhouse at home and I'll show you all the leeks and onions there. Plenty to look at. Right, so we're now at the greenhouse at home, and it is absolutely jam-packed with plants. All the giant onions are now potted up into their final pots before planting into their final growing space. But some of the plants at the back here are actually planted into their final pot. And what I'm doing this year is growing some in Cana Coco, Coco Professional. And they'll be fed same as last year on the nutrient system, and have supplementary lighting over the top of them throughout the growing season. Another thing what I have got coming is I don't know if you can see very well, I'll try and zoom in. So that little box there monitors the temperature and humidity in the greenhouse, and basically that'll relay back to a brain box, and it'll turn the pumps, fans, and it'll control all the lighting. So the company that supplied that is PL Grow Systems. The equipment itself, in comparison to what's out there at the minute, is really cheap. So I'll put a link to the website at the bottom if you want to have a look over. But that's my plan this year, using the PL Grow system to cut down on the time I'm actually in the greenhouse, so it can be remotely activated, so the lighting can be controlled on the mobile, They don't have an app at the moment, but I think they are in the process of making a system available so that you can control it via an app, but you can log onto the website and remotely control all the equipment. So really going to be interesting on that this year. So I'm going to be growing along this side here. I'll have 14 plants in there. I will be continuing the foil all the way across the back of the greenhouse to hopefully reflect some of the light back to the plants. Same type of system as last year with the GrowBoss. That's the nutrient monitor system, and I'll be able to adjust the feeds, and I'll set up the RTA system so that it pumps the nutrients around all the plants once I get rid of all these other onions. So they'll be going down the greenhouse when all the leeks are planted out. Some are for Geordie Giant Veg, a good friend of mine. He's got to be taking some plants in a week or so's time. So everything's something really good. I'm on the ball with everything this year, so really happy. One thing I'm not actually on the ball with is taking cuttings from the dahlias, but my main batch of cuttings I want to be taking is in mid-April, so I'm in no hurry. There's plenty to go out there. I've just nipped the growing tips out so that these ones here are ideal to be taken for cutting. So I'll get some done this week, and I'll be putting them in the Vitapod. This is a heated Vitapod. I just recently bought it second hand from a good guy, so I'm looking forward to using that this year. One thing I haven't grown before for exhibition is chrysanthemums. So these are late flowering singles, and I've getting some cracking varieties supplied to us from John Peace. He's got a website where he sells exhibition croissants, which is johnpeace.com, I think, or co.uk, and they're really cheap. I think if you buy 15, you get them for £1 a plant. So getting some really good stock there. He's going to be supplying us with advice of how to grow them, because I haven't got a clue. Can it be that hard to grow them? But you never know. So that's it. Quick look at the greenhouse. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've got any questions, just pop them in the box at the bottom. And that's it. Thanks for watching.